Yippee! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm very late. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Oh man. Sorry for missing last week. No worries! I'm very tired. After this, I'm probably gonna go lay down again. I've been working very hard recently. And I'm very tired. Buzz. Hope you have a good rest. Aw, thank you. I probably do need to sleep for like 10 hours. This music is too upbeat for me. This music is too upbeat. We gotta tone it down. This is also too upbeat for me. No. Deference for Darkness is too sad. I don't wanna. No. No. I need something. I need something slow. Sure, there we go. Let's see. Okay, sorry. My brain is on slow mode today. My brain's on slow mode today. I had a dream. I had a dream. Wowie. I'm glad. I'm tired. I don't want to have something that's too upbeat because I'm gonna be too eepy. I'm gonna be too eepy. It's okay. This is a very chill acoustic set list, so we can be slow times today. Hello, Vale. Hello, Lily. Hello, Green. Hello, Red Wagon. I'm sorry for being late today, but I'm sorry for being late today. Do they have acoustic? They have songs for French pop. What is Schlager? What is that? What is that? What is that? What do they mean when they say Schlager? What could they mean? Don't need to apologize, thank you. I'm Eep. I'm Eep. Here we go. Let me just get my screens organized. Here we go. Alright. There we go, Z's. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. I had a weird dream. It's kind of gross, so I don't know if I want to share it. kind of gross. Here we go. Let's try this one. There's a Spanish version of Chiquitita? There's a Spanish version of Chiquitita. I'm just gonna mute while I... Oh, she's only done one. Okay. Neat. Okay, perfect. 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 Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Got some in. You're gonna hear a lot of songs we haven't sung before, since I'm looking up specifically acoustic songs. Ho 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 ho. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Ho 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 ho. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Yeah, let's sing Christmas songs right now. That seems appropriate. Ooh. Got some interesting ones here. I'm trying to make ones that feel like they would be good acoustic, because there's songs like Umbrella by Rihanna, or other ones where it's like, I don't think that fits the vibe, you know? No Christmas. There is no Christmas. You're so right. There's no Christmas happening. I don't want to do Christmas. I don't want to do Christmas. Okay, so not all of these are gonna be acoustic, unfortunately. But they're all gonna be nice. A lot of them are gonna be acoustic. Oh, I think it's this one. There we go. What are we gonna do as our warm-up song? I guess we could do this as a warm-up. It'll be my first time singing a lot of these. So... actually, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh no, I lost the first one. Hold on. There we go. Okay, alright. I think 12 songs will be a really good amount of songs. Oh wait, what's that Mariana's Trench song I like? There we go. I have 2 songs you might like there. Oh, I love Azure Lane. What's the song that I like from Azure Lane? What's the song that I like from Azure Lane? Yuki no Reason, I think? No. No, that's Love Live. That's Love Live. Oh, UQ no Catharsis. I love UQ no Catharsis. There we go. UQ no Catharsis. I love Azure Lane so much. Me too, me too. All right, there we go. I have a few songs. I have a few songs now. Do I not? Apparently I don't have these on my list. That's so weird. That's so weird. Alright, I will keep my list here and then I'll have to add these to my list later. You got her some cubes in Azure Lane. Brothers and Fire, Sisters at Sea, it's a Jacob Marines. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let me do our first warm-up song. Chiquitita. Here we go. Chiquitita. There we go. Let me size it appropriately. Apparently that is sized. I think I can make it a little bigger. There we go. Alright. Boom. Chiquitita by ABBA. Alright. 听见 on. Gonna test the music. Make sure it's the right volume. Hello. Papa. Sing a new song. Chiquitita. Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. You're enchained by your own sorrow. There is no hope for tomorrow. How I hate to see you like this. There's no way you can deny it. I can see that you're oh so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm a shoulder you can cry on. Your best friend, I'm the one you must rely on. yourself. Now I see you broken a feather. I hope we can patch it up together. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go, and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again, and the pain will end. You will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. So the walls came tumbling down, and your love's a blown out candle. All is gone, and it seems too hard to handle. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. There is no way you can deny it. I see that you're oh so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go, and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again, and the pain will end. You'll have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. That was Chiquitita by ABBA. There we go. Alright. Well, I guess I'll tell you about my dream, but I'll leave out the gross bits. How's about that? I won't get too into detail. I dreamt I was in Germany on a bus, and for some reason the buses were school buses, like the regular transit buses that go around. For some reason they were school buses. Dreams are weird. But I was sitting and listening in onto a conversation between three people. It was like 3 or 4 people. There was a guy sitting down, and they were talking. There was 2 or 3 people talking and then a guy sitting down, and they were all co-workers, and I was just listening in, and they were just absolutely making fun of this poor guy. He was deaf apparently, and they were just so comfortable. He said that he had something cool to show them at work. He was like gonna save his surprise for work, right? And so while they were talking on this bus, they were just like calling him stupid and stuff because he was deaf and couldn't hear them apparently. You want to guess what his surprise was that he was declining to share because he was waiting for everyone at work? He got a hearing aid. So these people were just talking absolute smack and being so nasty to him while smiling and laughing. And this guy could hear the whole thing because he had just gotten a hearing aid. What meanies, right? Like, oh my god. So I was just talking with this guy, right? And so after they had left for the bus stop, he was like, see you at work. And I was leaving because I was going to a video game store, and like a retro game store that also sold VHSs, and he hopped off there as well. But he made some passing remark about the conversation they were having, and then they all went white when they realized that, oh my god, he could hear the whole thing. And like, oh, I felt so bad for that guy. But he ended up following me to the VHS store while we were talking, and I was looking for a video game for Mom and Neil that I didn't find. And then we went our separate ways, and I wished him a good day at work, but it's like, how? That's so mean. Why? That's awful. And the second part of my dream was at home. So after I had left and gone home, I hadn't showered in a while, and this makes me want to shower immediately after stream. I had bugs on my skin, like, it had been so long since I had showered that I had bugs like making homes on my head, and I was just so grossed out I woke up. So that was the gross part. But I was at home, and Mama Nelly and Sister Nelly were having a fight because they had a business. And Mama Nelly was like, okay, well, since you're making enough money now, we're gonna pay Sister Nelly to help you with some things. And she's like, okay, you can pay her then. And then Mama Nelly's like, yeah, we're just gonna take it from the business account. And she's like, why though? She's like, well, I mean, it makes sense. Instead of like, we're gonna use the joint business account to do it. Instead of like me paying her and then reimbursing myself, I'm gonna use the business account. She's like, no. And Mama Neil and I were like, but why though? It turns out that Sister Nelly was lying about how much she was spending, and so the business account had, shall we say, been skimmed for things like cookies. So that was a weird part of the dream where it was like, oh, another thing. While I was talking with this guy, he gave me he bought me some hair ties, right? He had bought gifts for everyone because he had gone on a work trip. This guy on the bus, he had gone on a work trip and brought back souvenirs for everyone. He brought back for all of these people a little bead necklace from a handcraft person kind of thing. I got hair ties. You want to know what I did with those hair ties? You want to know what I did? I started munching on them. He was weirded out, but like while we were talking, I was like chewing on them like gum. I was just popping a fuzzy hair tie into my mouth and just chewing on it, being like, yeah, and having a normal conversation with him, except I was munching on the hair ties. I just started eating them. And I wasn't like swallowing them. I was just chewing on them like they were gum. I guess I was gonna spit them out and clean them later, but I really wanted something to munch on, I guess. Yeah, not what I expected either. I was so confused, like, why are you doing this, Nilly? Why? Why? Germany, why not just wear the hair tie? No. We were talking, I guess Germany was going to the FIFA World Cup that year, and I was explaining hockey to the guy, except it was soccer. So I guess in this dreamland, the way that the German soccer worked was everyone had to keep their own score. Like when you played soccer, right, on your teams, they had to keep track of like your goals, shots, and all of that. And then it was like you'd have to turn in paperwork with your metrics to be like, I am applying to be on the German soccer team for FIFA. And Germany had two teams. They had Northern Germany and Southern Germany for some reason. Not East and West, North and South. Germany was such, like, they were so into soccer, they had two teams. So I was explaining to him how the Canadian soccer team worked. Which, this is how the NHL used to work. I'm applying for a voice going. This is how the Canadian, like, Team Canada used to work for hockey. But I was applying it to soccer apparently. So it used to be that if you participated in the NHL, you were not allowed to compete for Team Canada. They did not allow professional hockey players, like people on the Maple Leafs or the Canucks, right? They were not allowed to participate because they were literally paid to play hockey and therefore were way better than everyone else, right? It is their job to play hockey. We want people whose passion is to play hockey. So people on like the local teams that don't get paid for it, that like take time off of work to play hockey, those were the people that could apply for Team Canada. So it was like, and it also used to be like, not the NHL, but like so the NHL is the professional international league for North America, right? Canada, the States. I don't think anybody else participates. But it was the local teams that compete for nationals, right? That would get into internationals, which would be the Olympics, right? So you'd have a whole team of people that work together. Nowadays, they pick the best of the best. Until the States started to field professional players. Yeah, and then we caved to. It was like, we still have a good majority of people that aren't professional players in the Olympics, but now we have a decent amount, which kind of sucks. But apparently it was that for hockey, so it was people who played soccer not professionally, they would qualify. So I was explaining our differences in soccer to him while munching on hair ties he gave me. So that was my dream. And then yeah, I was trying to hide the fact that I had bugs on my skin from Mama Nelly, while Mama Nelly and Sister Nelly were fighting over the fact that Sister Nelly was lying about how much she was spending from the business account. And for some reason they were pretending to be a guy. When they took photos for their business, they used a little like 1/8 scale model of like some guy, like they had a 1/8 scale model of like a little superhero. You know how like in North America sometimes they'll be like super carpet cleaner, and they'll just have like a guy with like CC on a superhero outfit because he's the super carpet cleaner man, right? Like a little carpet cleaner logo, and he's wearing a Superman outfit. Yeah, they had like a little 1/8 scale model of that, and they were taking photos using that model, pretending that they were a guy. Man, they were doing some weird bit. Like, there was no reason that they needed to hide the fact that they were two women, but they did for some reason. They did for some reason. So that's yeah, that was my dream. That was my dream. And every dream I have, the houses layouts make no sense. They make no sense. All right, our next one is Creep, but the acoustic version. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. What is your old saying from a book about World War II? What is your old saying? Let me put the tin can on and the music on. There we go. Creep by Radiohead. It was a very weird dream. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. And I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm not creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm not creep. I'm not a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out again. She's running out. Run, 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 whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. There we go. That was Creep by Radiohead. Oh boy, hello Voltarian, hello Team Triple Net. Hello. Hello. So that was my weird dream. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, apparently one funny thing in the dream was I have an 800 watt power supply in my computer apparently. I don't know if that's actually true, but I had an 800 watt power supply and I did some simple math in my dream that if I only use 30% of my CPU, like if my GPU and CPU and all that were only at 30% usage, therefore I was only using 30% of my power. Apparently Mama Nilly's slow cooker took more than 800 watts. Apparently Mama Nilly's slow cooker took a lot of wattage to use. And she was telling me about this wonderful slow cooker she got. It was so inefficient power-wise. Apparently we had to be careful when using the slow cooker because if we used too many things on the same breaker, it would go and the slow cooker was a hog. Thank you, Lily. That was my funny dream. I've been working so hard. I need to work more today, but I think I need to rest. I had gone and laid down. I had done another... For the past few days, I've left my computer on overnight because I was like, I'm gonna lay down for like an hour and get up and work. And then it's the next day and it's like, oh shoot. Oh shoot. So there's a little bit I have to work on, but I have to lay down after this, I think. And then we have anime night in the Discord tonight. We're watching Macross Season 1. I do need sleep, but I need to finish this work first. So, it's pain. You want to know one of the funniest dreams I've had, though? I have lucid dreams. Like, my nightmares are lucid. Which is fun because it's like playing a horror game. I lucid dream frequently. And one time I had... This one wasn't a lucid dream. It was just a regular nightmare. But it's one of the earliest nightmares I remember. I was in the forest with my grade 4 class. And we were running away from the Wicked Witch of the West. She was gonna eat us. So most of the dream was us running, but it ended with us hopping. You know how she like dissipates underwater? We hopped into a hot tub, a big old jacuzzi, me and my entire grade 4 class, and we were relaxing. And then the Wicked Witch of the West jumped in to try and grab us, and then she melted into the hot tub. And then we had a green apple smelling hot tub. She hopped in and then died like a bath bomb. And that's one of the earliest nightmares I remember. It's one of the earliest nightmares I remember is the jacuzzi bath bomb witch. It was very scary though, being chased through a forest, okay? It was very scary being chased through the forest. Trust me, okay? Trust me. As you do. I think the first lucid dream I had, though, where I was, like, in control. The first time I had a lucid dream, I was in a water park. You know those, like, kids' jungle gyms that they have where they have, like, McDonald's, where they have, like, tubes you can climb through? It was, like, a big old... It was a water park, okay? Which had 3 feet of water, so, like, you could walk through it. And then it had a deep end. But in this water park, it had a McDonald's jungle gym. It had like a ball pit that was obviously filled with water, so you would sploosh down into the water ball pit. It had this giant jungle gym that you could climb with like tubes you could crawl in. and little bridges you can cross and all that fun stuff. And I was like, okay, but like I was lucid dreaming, and then at some point I realized that it was lucid and I could control it, and I was like, okay, but what if I just fly? And I did that. I just took a running jump and then started flying like I was in Mario Galaxy with my hands out to the side and being like, whee! It was such an experience. It was such an experience. We do have anime nights. We do have anime nights. Let me get the link for it. I need to get a bot that connects to YouTube so I can just type commands in here. We just started Macross Season 1, so we watched episodes 1 through 6. We just watched episodes 1 through 6. Oopsies. We go. We watched episodes 1 through 6, so we're gonna be watching the next set. They just launched Macross itself. They just launched the Macross out into space, and they're hiding behind Pluto. They just did their first space warp, and the people are starting to make a life on the Macross. I wonder what happens to me when I'm supposed to be... I too melt like a bath bomb. Alright, our next one is Simple Man. But, I cannot begin to explain how absolutely amazing it feels to lucid dream, because like I just decided to fly and then I flew and I got to feel everything, right? It's the up and down side. Lucid dreams feel very real, right? But when they're nice like that and you get to fly, it's fun. And nightmares, honestly, they kind of feel, because you know you're dreaming, it ends up feeling like you're playing a horror game. That's the difference between like a lucid nightmare and sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis, you are trapped. But in a lucid dream, you're free. So I end up just playing my nightmares like a video game. So it's pretty fun. We have the acoustic version of Simple Man by Shinedown. There we go. I'm gonna try going in the lower register for this to get on. Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh yeah. But take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget that there's someone up above. And be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son? If you can, and you can. Forget your lust for the rich man's gold. All that you need now you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? If you can. But don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else, and you can do this. So baby, if you try, all that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Baby, be a simple man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? There we go. That was Simple Man by Shinedown. Whoa. Can't wait to see how awesome Mechados is. We are actually watching it subbed. I'm someone that prefers subbed anime. I watched a lot of dubbed when I was a kid, but I generally prefer subbed. I would say it's not generally because subs are better than dubs or anything. Because I know that dubs are very important. I have a friend that has a lazy eye, and it's very hard for... I have two friends with lazy eyes. One of them just has a lazy eye. The other has a lazy eye and ADHD. And it makes it very hard for him to read subtitles. Both of them. The one with ADHD can't read very fast because of it, and so they both listen to dubs instead because it's easier for them. I'm someone that prefers subs though, because I like watching anime to learn Japanese, and I'm okay with subs. There's very few things where it's like you gotta watch the dub. Most of them are on par. Most of them are pretty most dubs are pretty decent. It's just I prefer, you know how there's like cultures and styles, right? How like Bollywood is different than Hollywood, despite the fact that Bollywood does make English movies, right? They make some movies with English, right? The culture, and they're both movies, right? Bollywood is different than Hollywood, and subs are different than dubs because like it's more than just what they're saying, it's how they're saying it. And I prefer the mannerisms, quirks, and styles of Japanese voice acting, generally speaking, to English voice acting. There are a few ones where I think the English style of voice acting is better. Like Panty and Stalking, I prefer the dub. It is set in America, obviously, for Panty and Stalking and Cyberpunk. It is set in America, so it's Japanese people trying to write American culture. So when you get American voice actors that come in and add their flair to it, right? Especially with stuff where they swear a lot, like Panty and Stalking, it just rolls smoother, you know? They do a really good job, and it really fits. So I like those two as dubs more than the subs. So I still have yet to watch Panty and Stalking season 2 though. Oh no! me. But yeah, generally I am a sub gal with the very rare dub that I enjoy. The very rare dub. It's just mostly because I prefer the quirks and features of Japanese voice acting to the quirks and features of English voice acting. I'm sure everybody knows the whole Izuku Midoriya voice where it's like Ka-chan kind of thing. It's yeah, I don't know. To be fair, I wasn't that big of a fan of My Hero anyways in Japanese, but Pigyon. I was not into My Hero that much. I obviously know the ending of it. I kept up with the spoilers. I didn't read everything, but I would listen to YouTube videos of people reading it, essentially, while I did other work. So, yeah. There's sometimes when the American style of voice acting is better, and then there's times where the Japanese style of voice acting is better. I just tend to prefer the Japanese style. Mostly a dub person, but your favorite shows in dubbed? Oh, no! Pain. See, the reason why I wanted to watch anime in Japanese and learn it was I used to watch Pretty Cure, and I watched it in subbed because it just wasn't in English at the time. Pretty Cure wasn't in English. This was like a long time ago when I was in elementary school. And I watched the first 2 seasons of Pretty Cure, and then the 3rd season was just coming out. It was like Pretty Cure Go-Go or something like that. It was the 3rd season of Pretty Cure, and there were no subs. There was not even subs. I was trying to find the videos of it, and because it was just coming out, I could find whole episodes in Japanese, but with no subs at all. And I was so mad because it's like, I want to watch this, but I literally have no understanding of what's going on. So it has been my lifelong journey to learn Japanese so I can finally watch anime without the subs. That has been my goal, is to learn Japanese, to be fluent enough that I can watch anime without assistance. So that way I can, if there's ever a time where there isn't subs out, I can just watch it and I don't have to worry. It's like, oh, this movie's so old, there's no translation for it. That's okay, buddy. I'll do the translating. I have not watched Tiger and Bunny. Vale, that is amazing. Considering how prevalent it has been, that is amazing. I have one anime that is my favorite, but it'll not be your cup of tea. My only cup of tea that I'm not into is Super Sentai, which is weird because I like Pretty Cure, and Pretty Cure is a form of Sentai anime. But it is geared towards girls, so I do like the cute transformations. It's just, I should say, from what I've seen, there is a difference between like Power Rangers and Pretty Cure in the way that the shows are set up. There is a difference. I'm just not super into like Power Ranger stuff. I never got into it. 86. 86. What kind of anime is 86? Oh, it's sci-fi. I love sci-fi. Oh, actually, you know what? 86, the plot of 86 that I'm reading reminds me a lot of Code Geass. It reminds me a lot of Code Geass, and I loved Code Geass, so I might actually be interested in 86. Watched most of it and quite liked it. Oh. Yeah, I loved Code Geass, so I might actually like 86. They're very similar. Very similar. Alright. It's an acoustic. It's an acoustic set list, so you know I gotta have this one. You gotta have this one. You gotta have Fly Me to the Moon. You gotta have Fly Me to the Moon. All right. Tin can. On. Music. Off. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I don't know if you heard Percy Mal there, but there we go. Give her some pats. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. There we go. Percy has come by to say hi. Ooh. That was Fly Me to the Moon featuring Percy. Hello! Hello, pretty baby! There we go. Hello, pretty baby. She's very cute. Hello, Philly! Yes, there is Cat. She is here. She is here. She is here. Cat Acoustics. Yeah, hello. Oh, she's so soft, guys. Oh, she just groomed and so she's silky. Hello. She's starting to grow a winter coat, so she's getting stuffy. Hello, Muffin Bunny. Hello. 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 The cat is not in a hat. I think she tried that. Yes, I tried to put a hat on her. Oh, I've never tried. Hello. There we go. Alright. There we go. Cat demands food and attention. She does. She does. All right. All hail the cat. All hail the cat. She's so beautiful. I guess we're gonna keep on the topic of dreams today. I think that's a really nice topic. Hail of cats. Let me see. I had a really fun nightmare because I lucid dream, right? I got to play it. And you know what happened? If I eat dill pickle chips, like something really acidic, right before going to bed, I can induce nightmares. I can induce nightmares. You might think that's bad, but when you lucid dream, it's actually really fun. Hello, God Emperor. Hello, hello. Ow. Prissy says hi too. When you can lucid dream, nightmares actually become really fun. I got to play it like a video game. So I induced for 3 nights the exact same nightmare. I figured it out after the second night that it was the dill pickle chips right before bed that got it. Pickle Rick gonna get me, yeah. And I got to like actually explore this dream world. I got to explore the dream world. Portable immersive horror games. Yeah, you just buy a bag of dill pickle chips and eat them like right before you fall asleep. I'm not gonna ask how it's been you. I'm doing well actually, other than being very tired, but so I had this nightmare that lasted 3 days. Essentially, there was this giant sword in the ground. It must have been like 13 to 15 feet, and it was like buried in the ground, okay? So it was very close to the hilt. It probably had about 9 feet. Like, it was taller than a man. 9 feet of sword buried into the ground, right? Only 9 feet of the sword was poking out. So it must have been huge. It must have been like greater than 30 feet long. And it had an eye on the hilt, and it spoke telepathically into your brain, and it tasked me with getting the eyes of a ghost in a crypt. Voluntarily inducing nightmares is a form of entertainment as well. It's lucid, so I get to have fun. If it was like a sleep paralysis, I think I'd avoid stuff. But so on day 1, I go in and I explore this crypt, and a ghost, like, it was actually like a dungeon in Skyrim. And I could very vividly describe the floor plans to you, which is how nuts it was. Like, this was lucid. I remember everything. So when you open a chest, this banshee comes out, and it scared me the first time, and I left, right? And I got chased by a Viking, right? Some Skyrim Norseman chased me. And this ghost chased me out of this forest that was shrouded in fog. And when you get far enough away, the reach of the banshee dissipates because it's locked to that area, because that's where it died. And so the next night, I go and when it jump scares me, when the ghost jump scares me, instead of panicking and running, I panic, reach my hand out, grab its eyeball from its face, right? Grab its eye and rip it out. And then I run away while the banshee screams about its eyes and wails, right? And I run away, and then the Viking chases me again. Except I keep the Viking, like, close. I kite him. Instead of, like, hoofing it into the forest like I did and losing him, I run as far as I can out, right? And he de-aggroes. And then he just goes on with his life. Like he loses the control of the banshee and he just goes on his way. So I give the eye to the sword and I get this weird feeling that something is wrong. Like he wanted the eye from the ghost so that he'd be able to see into the realm of the dead. But I got this ominous feeling that I shouldn't have given this eye to this sword. So the third night, I run. I don't grab the eyes, right? And then I let the Viking guy chase me until he de-aggroes, and then I make the choice to turn around and talk to him and follow him to a village, and that's where the dream ends. But I actually got to go and like converse with this NPC once he de-aggroed. It was a very interesting dream. It was very interesting. So, hello baby. I apologize for the little meows in the background. My next song is Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. Dill pickle chip induced nightmares are very fun and I highly recommend them. They're very fun. It feels scary in the moment, but it's like playing a horror game. So it's fun. Fingan on Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let it take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this'll be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to wide eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. Ooh, my bad habits lead to you. Ooh, my bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time's spark. Started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this'll be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to wide eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round, burned till the fun ran out. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this'll be the last, but probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to wide eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. Ooh, go. Bad Habits featuring Prissy. Thank you for the heart. Hello, Muff. I think she might be hungry. Do you guys mind if I go up and check if she finished her dry food? You guys mind if I get up and check if she finished her dry food? She wants the wet food. Hello. Hi. She's turning her head like an owl at me. Hello, Muffin. Hi. Feed the cat. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check if she's eaten her dry food. Because then I can give her wet food. Ein Moment, bitte. Alrighty, Shore's a good girly. Shore's a good girly. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Our next one is going to be interesting because I haven't sung it before. I gave her kisses and now I have the sniffles. We're going to do My Immortal, but acoustic. So we're going to see how this sounds. Tingan. On. There we go. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. I held your hand through all of these years, but you still all of me. You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice it chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you screamed, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still all of me. I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone, but though you're still with me, I've been alone all along. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me. All of me. There we go. That was My Immortal by Evanescence. Acoustic. Ho 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 ho. Acoustic. There was a song that I had thought of. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Amazing. Woo! Thank you. Chrissy is enjoying her wet food since she was good and ate her food, so. I spoil her, guys. I spoil her. Thank you for the hearts. I spoil her. The name was a prophecy, guys. The name was a prophecy. I get her gravy packets because she likes wet food, but she only likes the wet part of the food. She leaves chunks behind a lot. So I started buying her just the packets of gravy so that she can lick it up. And she's a lot less wasteful now. A lot less wasteful. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Mangoes. Mangoes, guys. Mangoes. Actually, I have no idea how that's... I do have an idea how that started. It's not like a vocal tick, but you know how anime characters have a word they say? I never understood how that could happen. Like Ellie in Love Live says, Harasho all the time, right? Right? I never understood anime characters doing that until I worked customer service. And you can't show displeasure. You can't show... Like, you have to be smiling. And you can't just yell the F word. You can't even say mother trucker, right? So I started saying mangoes. Instead of being like, oh man, and like showing displeasure, I would say mangoes instead of oh man. And people would be more caught off guard by, why is she saying mangoes? They wouldn't notice that I'm frustrated with them. So like, if I drop an ice cream on the ground, right? Because I knocked it over or something, I wouldn't be like, F! Or S word or stuff like that, right? I would just look down and be like, mangoes. And it kind of just stuck. I don't know. Now it's something I can't stop saying. So if you ever hear me be like, mangoes, that's me. It's a sigh. It's like a, oh man. But yeah. I never understood how anime people could have that until I myself became an anime woman. Mangoes. Never understood it until I became an anime woman myself. That yes, sometimes we say things so that we don't swear. We use alternatives. We use alternatives. Mm-hmm. Now that I don't work in customer service anymore, it doesn't matter, but it's still stuck. It's still stuck. I don't know how, but it's still stuck. Alright. Our next one will be a classic. If you've ever watched Nemo, it's Beyond the Sea. A classic, truly. Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. Sing again. On. Not, I mean, it's kind of acoustic. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond the dark, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Have I mentioned I like big band? I love Big Ben. Maybe we'll do a big band day. I know beyond the town, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing, so long sailing. Bye sailing, move on now, Captain. So long. That's kind of acoustic, right? That was Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. There we go. That was Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. I love Big Ben. I got 2 great ideas for songs. I got 2 great ideas for karaoke's I need to do now. I need to do a yandere karaoke where it's love songs, but I make it really ominous. Ominous love songs. And then a big band one, but I need to get like this stage set, you know. I need to find an outfit that I can wear, so I can be a big band singer. Yes. But the yandere one, I have an idea where it's just a bunch of TVs in a dark room staring at you. A bunch of TVs watching you. Yandere love song. It's all love songs, but I just make the vibe really, 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 really ominous. Really, 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 really ominous. I think that would be fun. I think that would be very fun. Yeah, that'd be very, very fun. I'd enjoy that greatly. I'd enjoy that greatly. I was gonna say the next one's good, but they're all good. I picked them because I like them. I picked them because I like them. Yeah, and then karaoke would remind me of Lee. Hello, Tulu Smokes. Hello, hello. Yandereoki would be very, very, very good. It'd be so good. I could pick some actual yandere songs, like Monitoring from Deco 27 and stuff like that, but then I think just picking like normal love songs would be good for that. As long as you could get the vibe. As long as you could get the vibe. Alright. I'm gonna have to write those down for myself. If only I knew where I put my sticky notes. Oh no. Oh no. The next one is Dust in the Wind by Kansas. Here we go. Alright. Thinking. Up. Dust in the Wind. Do they have... Do they have a song? I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes of curiosity. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do, Don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away. No, your money won't another minute buy. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Bonk. That was Dust in the Wind by Kansas. There we go. Dust in the Wind by Kansas. I like that one. I like that one. You know, this set list is mostly new songs, I think. We've sung Chiquitita before, I think, and we've sung Fly Me to the Moon and My Immortal. Maybe Dust in the Wind, but most of these other ones you guys haven't heard, so I'm pretty glad we got a fresh list. Got a fresh list for today. Nice. I was recording a song and I love Vocaloids, right? They're synthetic voice banks that they use. I've sung Vocaloid before, but one of the benefits of Vocaloid is that you don't have to breathe. Number one, you can make them go as fast as you want and they'll never trip over their words. And two, they don't need to breathe. So I was recording a song for an event coming up and it is so fast. I tried my best, but I literally cannot say it fast enough. Literally cannot. I tried my best. I'm not sure it's intelligible. I'm not sure it's intelligible. Part of the reason why I'm so tired is I'm participating in 2 events this month. I'm participating in Play Asia's Uma Musume Invitational Tournament on the 25th. That's on Obake Pam's channel. And I'm also participating in another. I applied for a concert and I got in. And I have 4 songs, which is great. Like 4 songs, that's a lot of me being featured. That's pretty great. I'm in a lot of songs. But because I had listed that I'm more experienced with Japanese and more experienced with recording, they gave me the hard lines. I was looking at the one song that was really fast, and I noticed in the line split, I'm singing most fast parts. Like anytime there's like a super fast part, I'm one of the members singing. It's like, oh, I see. Okay, that's what you meant by experienced. That's what you meant by experience. So, oopsies. Oopsie doopsies. I'm excited for that one to happen though. I'm trying my best to participate in more things and branch out. So, I'm super glad. I'm going to be participating in an Uma Musume tournament and I have to start training up my Uma. Uma, unya, unya. Shani, each fight. I have to start participating in that, so I'm going to have to book a day where I Uma Musume. So we might have a bonus YouTube stream of just Uma Musume. Miku inspired your favorite artist to do what she does. Nice! I've followed a lot of Utaite and they've all got like wonderful careers now. Like Mafu became really big. And Reol has her own career now as like an independent singer, which is like, hot dang! Most of the people that I follow were Vocaloid cover artists early on, which is really neat. It's provided, and Kira is a very rare English Vocaloid producer. There's been a lot of English Vocaloid producers in the past 2 years, but like 10 years ago, it was just Kira. There were very few English exclusive Vocaloid producers, and Kira has popped off. He's gotten brand deals with like Muse Dash and Hololive. He makes most of Takanashi Kiyada's songs in Hololive. I'm so glad for him because he has popped off. There's been so many other people that have finally been able to like hit fame with English Vocaloid songs like Sawtone and Confessions of a Rotten Girl and all of that. They've finally been able to pop off and get the recognition they deserve. Same for Ado. Yeah. Ado's great. I really like male utaites over female utaites, and Neru. I really like Neru. I really like Gero. His name is Gero, like to barf. And Clear. I loved Clear. Mafu was nice, but he wasn't my favorite. I think Clear was my favorite. And 96 Neko. 96 Neko was a pun because it's like Neko, the way you would read it. They mooned themselves. Yeah, Clear was my favorite male utaite. Clear was my favorite male utaite. Alright, the next one. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna see. There we go. The next one is going to be Take On Me by Aha! By Aha! So, Tingen. Music. Take On Me by Aha. Covered by Annie B. Sweet for an acoustic version. Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, a Martin ends. That's me stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Take There we go. That was Take On Me by Aha! Covered by Annie B. Sweet. Aha! You have to add the ha at the end because they have the exclamation mark. Limo. Oh, music, thank you! Thank you! I need to go shopping. I am out of curry. Out of curry mix. And hello, Giga! Yeah, that was a really good instrumental. I like that one. I have to go. I'm out of Japanese curry mix. I'm all out. I'm a little sad. Just a little sad. Just a tad. Gotta leave. I don't think I'll be able to get it today because everything closes early on Sundays, but I need to go get more curry mix. They used to sell for a small period of time. They sold them in my town. There we go. One store had it and then they stopped carrying it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to have to drive all the way out like 45 minutes into the big city so that I can get curry mix. Wah! Wah! Okay, this one closes at 9 p.m. so I should be okay. Perfect. Hello, Thomas. Hello. Curry powder or roux blocks? They're roux blocks. I don't really need to buy curry. I could buy curry powder. I might. They carry it there too, and it's pretty decent. There is a brand of actually decent curry mix, which is basically I have all the individual ingredients at home, but it's convenient with the powder. You just. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys a picture, but I have a spice cabinet. And I mean cabinet, like an almost floor-to-ceiling cabinet. Filled with spices. I don't know if, I don't know if I saved it. Let me see. From my phone, I have a picture that says, I may be stupid with Kamina on it, and that's it. That's literally it. It's just a picture that says, I may be stupid with his face. I don't have a picture of it. Okay. Alright, but it is, you know what? It is a IKEA cabinet. The roux has the little things that people don't like to add to curry. Oh! I don't think most people are aware that Japanese curry is thickened with shredded apple. Oh! Oh! I didn't know that. I'm gonna try and find the... I don't want a nightstand. I want a cabinet. Let's see if I can find... the exact one. There we go, it's a Billy! I'm pretty sure it's a Billy. Billy! You can view it in 3D. Here we go. This one has a desk for scale. Can I not open it on a new view in 3D? Try Billy in a room. Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to make it so it's big enough that you can see. Oh no. Where did they put the Billy? Oh. Wow. Can I rotate it? Nice. Okay, are you ready for the power of CG magic? Are you guys ready for the power of CG magic? I have no. There we go. Now it won't show anything. Okay, perfect. Are you guys ready for the power of CG magic? Here we go. This is what it looks like. This is the Billy. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. This right here, this size is filled top to bottom with spices. It is my spice cabinet. I have more in the basement, but we got spices for days, so I can make any curry I want at any time. You proposed a letter! Let's go! Hell yeah, and thank you! Congratulations! So yeah, I have a cabinet like this full of spices. Just full top to bottom. Ooh, spices. So much spice, right? There's no excuse not to have flavor. There we go. I'm just gonna remove that. Source. There we go. Boom. What's this image? No image. Okay. Congratulations! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Well, I guess this song will be the right song for you guys then. Beside You by Mariana's Trench. It's a very nice song. It's about being beside you. Dankeschön and thank you and congratulations. Let me turn the tin can on. This is one of my favorite acoustic songs by Mariana's Trench, and it's a song of being dedicated. Hold on, there we go. When your tears are spent on your last pretense, and your tired eyes refuse to close and sleep in your defense, when it's in your spine, like you've walked for miles, and the only thing you want is just to be still for a while. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, ooh. And if your heart wears thin, I will hold you up, and I will hide you when it gets too much. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. You're overwhelmed and you've lost your breath, and the space between the things you know is blurry nonetheless. When you try to speak, but it makes no sound, and the words you want are hard or hitch, but they've never been so loud. And if your heart were stained, I'll hold you up, and I will hide you when it gets too much. I'll be right beside you. Beside you, I will stay. Nobody will break you, yeah. Trust in me, don't fall away. Just trust in me, 'cause I'm just trying to keep it together. 'Cause I could do worse and you could do better. Tears are spent on your last pretense, and your tired eyes refuse to close and sleep in your defense. And if your heart wears thin, I'll hold you up, and I will hide you. When it gets too much, I'll be right beside you. Nobody will break you. And if your heart wears thin, I will hold you up, and I will hide you. When it gets too much, I'll be right beside you. Nobody will break you. There we go. That was Beside You by Marianas Trench. I actually really like Marianas Trench because they're one of the very few bands that does a quartet harmony. Like, the singer sings, obviously, but the guitarist has songs where he sings instead of the lead singer, right? But they all harmonize with each other, and it's very rare for a band to do that nowadays, so I really like them. I got to see them live at an outdoor performance, and I got a shirt for their new single, Rhythm of Your Heart, which was new like 7 years ago. And it was my favorite shirt, and it was so comfy, and it's gone missing, and I don't know where it is, and I'm so mad. I don't know where the shirt went. It was so comfy. So I will highly recommend Marianas Trench because of their lovely vocals. Absolutely lovely. They also do this thing where they post melodies. When they release an album, they do medleys of their own songs. So they have Masterpiece Theater parts 1, 2, and 3, and each part is like 7 to 10 minutes long, and it's just a medley of some of their best songs. And it's rad, and nobody else does that either, and I think it's super cool. It's super cool. I should do one of their medleys someday. I love their Masterpiece Theater medleys. They're really good. So the next one is also a love song. But this one's a little more country. We heard some Johnny Cash earlier, so we're gonna sing a little bit more Johnny Cash. Gonna sing Ring of Fire. I might have to do this in my load register, so we'll see. Tingyat on. Boom. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. There we go, that was Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. I have 2 more songs in the list. 2 more songs in the list. There's very few country songs I like, but Marty Robbins is good and Johnny Cash is good. I love those two. I love those two. Very good. Very nice. Big yawn. Big yawn. Big yawn. Do, 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 do. Music, thank you. I just thought of another really fun karaoke idea. Oh no. Where's my sticky notes? Where's my sticky notes? The drive-through episode. Oh no, I can never find it. I need to clean my room so bad. I can't find anything. I can't find anything. Oh no! Where did I put my sticky notes? No! Okay, that's alright. We'll write it down on something else so that I don't forget. So that I don't forget, we'll write it down on something else. There we go, there's the sticky note pad. Alright. Number 1. Yandere Karaoke. Number 2. Oh shoot, what was the other one? I wanted to do a yandere karaoke and I wanted to do a big band karaoke. I want to do it with like a Technicolor effect. And 3, I want to do McDonald's karaoke. There we go. I want to do it like McDonald's drive-thru, all food-related songs. All food-related songs. And I'd be on like one of those screens at McDonald's that you order your food from. Alright, I've got so many goofy ideas. So many goofy ideas. So many. There we go. Only 2 more songs, guys. Only 2 more. We have been going for 2 hours, though. And I need my nappy nap. Yeah, it is an interesting idea. Imagine me with like a McDonald's headset on, and you see the menu on the screen, and it rotates like a normal one does, and then there's just me on the order screen singing to you with the set list. Imagine! Oh, that would be such... Oh. That would be good. I think I would have to go and record an empty McDonald's drive-thru for like a little bit though. I think I'd go and record a McDonald's drive-thru so I could put it on loop. Alright. Our second to last song was a song that was requested by a friend. A Vanilla Swirl McFlurry, yeah! Vanilla Swirl! Hey, hey. Hey. Alright. Oh, I got another idea. Tiny Nelly picnic. There we go. Tiny Nelly picnic. I'm looking up at you. I think I'd have to make my own custom model for that though. Alright. This one was requested by a friend that really likes this song. So I learned it. This one's Supermarket Flowers. This one's a little sad. It makes me tear up, so just a wee little bit sad. Bring this set list up a little bit so that I have room for the next one. Oh, my sticky note fell down. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. Never heard it. Oh, it's a sad song. Let me show ya. Dingan. BGM. Huh? This one's a sad song in memory of Ed Sheeran's mother, who passed away. I took the supermarket flowers from the windowsill. Threw the day-old tea from the cup. Backed up the photo album Matthew had made. Memories of a life that's been loved. Took the get well soon cards and stuffed animals. Poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me you don't cry when you're down, but Mom, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up, but I know a heart that broke is a heart that's been loved, so I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, He'll say hallelujah, you're home. I fluffed the pillows, made the bed, stacked the chairs up. Folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John says he'd dry, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, he'll say hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah, you were an angel in the shape of my mom. You've got to see the person I have become. Spread your wings and I know that when God took you back, he said hallelujah, you're home. I recall that was Hallelujah by Ed Sheeran. Or that was Supermarket Flowers by Ed Sheeran. It's a very, very sad and melancholic song. A very sad and melancholic song. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beautiful, but wow, you weren't kidding. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. That's okay. We got a fun song for the last one. See, Mama Neil loves Hotel California, but not the regular version. There was a live version that was performed acoustically. And she really likes it. But the only way to find it is the specific version that she likes. I'll find it here for you guys. Is a live performance. Let me find it. Is it this one? Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. It's this specific version. It's a live performance from 1994 for MTV. They have all acoustic guitars, maracas, it's... it's so good. It's so good. 1994 MTV live performance is absolutely beautiful. I just found... Oh my goodness, I need to send this to Mama Neil. I found a recorded version. There we go, here we go. If you want for your playlists on YouTube, this one is just 7 minutes. The other one, the first one is like the actual live performance. This second one is just the song. Found something crazy out with the new boyfriend that your girlfriend cheated on you with. He's committing copyright infringement. What? How is he claiming Last Christmas as his own? How dumb do you have to be to claim one of the most famous Christmas songs as your own? So I'm not sure this is the... Okay, it's very close to. This is very close to. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. This is the acoustic version. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 hee. Insane behavior, right? Insane behavior. Insane. Insane. All right. Last song. Hotel California. Acoustic. Tin can. On. DJM. I'll put it on here. Hotel California. Enjoy. Isn't it gorgeous? Dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. Had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. She lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor that I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Finding your room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. Said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, the pink champagne on ice. We are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their stealing knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. Had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Hotel California by the Eagles. There we go! And I am done singing for today. That was the set list. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, that's not what I wanted to move. That is still not what I wanted to move. Bam. Yippee-ki-yay! That was all those set lists. I hope you enjoyed. Oh no. I've been working so hard. I've been staying up and recording a bunch of songs, and now I have to record the lip sync videos to those. Because it's better to record the audio and the video separately so you get the high quality audio. And then you just do a one take with the video for the lip sync. So you can sing on the screen. That's the fun part of being a VTuber. Always love your singing. Thank you. I'm glad. But I've been staying up really late in order to get that done. It has made me sleep so much. It has made me sleep so much. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Ooh. Pain. There's no one doing any karaoke for me to redirect you guys into. There's no one doing a karaoke. That's okay though. Eepy nilly, yeah. I need to catch up on the work so that I can rest and do more work. I need to catch up on the work so I can do more work. Please, you don't understand. I have to do more work. Please, I need to work. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get the thing. And then I'll come home and sleep. That way I get back in time. I think, yeah. Can I do karaoke? My mother says my singing's garbage. Aw, that's okay. Pipkin Pippa is on. I was gonna pick someone doing Project Zomboid. But yeah, we can go say hi to Pipkin Pippa. I'm just scared. She's big. She's also talking about a serious topic. She's talking about there was a streamer, Emily2, who got assaulted at TwitchCon. And TwitchCon has largely been a very poorly run con, from what I'm understanding. A lot of people coming out of the woodworks who have either worked at TwitchCon or have worked other cons and are weighing in on it. But essentially, Emily2 was forced to do a meet and greet that she did not want to do. And they did not allow her security guards. The security guard that she had before was banned because, surprise, surprise, someone tried to attack her and the security guard did her job and pushed him out of the way. But that's, yeah, we're not allowed to touch people apparently, so... So she had, shall we say, lackluster assigned security. That didn't even notice the guy until she made a sound. He ran up to her, grabbed her, and tried to kiss her. And the security guards were too busy talking to each other. They weren't actually looking out for her, which is, like, if you watch the video, they dropped the ball so hard. Like, so hard. I can't believe that guy was just able to get up to her. It was... Man, I have no idea how they got there. It shouldn't have happened. So... Pippa's talking about it, more than likely talking about her experiences with cons. It is horrible. She should have been allowed to bring her own security like she had in the past. Someone that she trusts. But TwitchCon has had several scandals, all due to poor management. A couple years ago, a woman broke her spine and had to get major surgery because of lackluster safety in a gladiator-style tournament. It's where you're on a raised platform and then you whack each other with these foam staffs, and you fall down, preferably, into a foam pit or onto gym mats or something to help break your fall. They had large 1 foot by 1 foot cubed foam squares, which don't provide any support. They're actually too big to compress well. And there were no gym mats on the floor. So when she fell off the gladiator thing, butt first, she broke her tailbone, and that is absolutely unacceptable and should not have happened. Doesn't matter if she intentionally jumped down or if she was knocked down or whatever. It was unacceptable, and it just sounds like TwitchCon is a very poorly run convention. So very interesting. Have you heard of the singer that keeps 10 dimes in his pocket? No, I haven't. I have heard about Johnny Cash and the Manhattan Flash. She broke her spine. She needed surgery that caused her to miscarry. Oh, no. No. That's awful. I know about Johnny Cash and the Manhattan Flash. That's a good song. Yeah, it's even worse. TwitchCon is a very poorly run convention. In two parts. Number one, Twitch is a website that very much, in the past, has had a very strong IRL streaming scene. And what that means is people will walk about in the open world recording themselves and people on the street. But it's done without care. So they have had many incidences of people getting swatted, bomb squads, and getting the police called on them while they are live and causing dangers to the public. A very big thing with Twitch is like live streaming, where you're out and about meeting people and going on their stream while they're live, right? And that transfers over to TwitchCon convention, where lots of streamers will go specifically to meet people. And I know that, was it the Paul brothers? Was it the Paul brothers or someone got banned from TwitchCon because... was it Ice Beside? It was one of the big IRL streamers at the time. They got banned from TwitchCon because they were like, meet me at blank, and just had their own meet and greet out and about, but they were swarmed because they were huge. And it ended up getting very dangerous because you have people literally stampeding over to meet these super famous people, trying to push their way to get close so that they can meet and greet these unscheduled people with no security, right? There's There's been a swath of problems with TwitchCon. A swath of problems with TwitchCon. So, yippee! The singer keeps 10 dimes in his pocket. It's the late Frank Sinatra. Oh. So I'll send you guys over to Pick and Pippa, who's talking about, that kind of stuff. Pick and Pippa is an agency VTuber. So she is someone that, has the backing of a company. She has the backing of a company. And so she has cool merch and all that rad stuff. You know, she has cool merch and all that rad stuff. So I will send you guys over there. You guys have a good evening. I'm gonna go rest and get those little bit of groceries and then continue working. We have in the Discord, we have anime night. We're gonna be watching Macross episodes 7 to 12. And I'll be working on stuff during that. So Otsu Cookie, and I will see you. Oh, I have to make the waiting room for the next karaoke. The next karaoke. What should our theme be? Maybe we'll do another Vocaloid karaoke, because I love Vocaloid. I'm gonna reuse some settings. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's a cookie! Let me just... Hold on. I'm making the waiting room for the next one. Ah! It's scrolling too fast. Okay. Boop, boop. Alright. I feel like it's a bad time to raid Pippa right now because she's talking about how people... she's talking how people were only interested in her because she's famous. I feel like that's a really bad time to hop in. I feel like this is a really bad time to hop in. Oh no! Okay, you know what? I'm just fully gonna move it to 1 o'clock instead of 12:30 so that I have a little more time to eat. What a bad time to go in! Oh no! Oh no! Irony, really. I swear, I'm only raiding because someone asked me to. I was gonna raid someone else. I get anxious rating people that are like that big. She's got like 3.5k people talking about her right now. And now she's talking about phony people. Aww. What a time! What a time! Okay, so the next one is here. It's gonna be a Vocaloid karaoke. We're gonna sing a bunch of fun songs. We're gonna see if I can find some songs I haven't sang for you guys before for my playlist, so... Alright, I'm gonna bite the bullet. We're just gonna raid her. Alright. Oh, it's a cookie. Bye-bye. Oh, what a time. What a time to raid. This is a horrible time to raid. This is a horrible time to raid. Alright, that's okay. Otsu cookie. I'll see you guys next week at 1 o'clock. Gonna take some Vocaloid. Oh, soon.